Today is Monday, December 9th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And we have a pretty big area of low pressure moving through the middle of the country. But unlike last week, there's not a whole lot of cold air in place. So most of this precipitation is falling in the form of rain, and it's mainly east of the Mississippi River Valley. And there is some snow, but it's way up along the Canadian border. So this is what the map looks like. You have a little bit of snow up there, maybe extreme northern Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan, and then across upstate New York, and I mean way up there, up toward Messina, New York, Plattsburgh, and then heading up into northern Maine. Outside of that, it is rain that is pushing through the eastern half of the country, and there's actually quite a bit of it. In the extreme southern Mississippi Valley down toward New Orleans, there actually could be some very heavy rain, and that could lead to some areas of flooding. So let's start our tour around the middle of the country. We'll start off here in the Midwest. 51 today in Detroit. That is a lot different than it was a week ago. 52 in Cleveland with some rain. 48 with cloudy skies in Grand Rapids. 52 in Chicago. 39 over there in Minneapolis. 49 in Des Moines. We're in the 50s also in the Ohio River Valley, but it is a wet day from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati to Louisville down to Memphis and Nashville. Lots of clouds and quite a bit of rain falling in this part of the country. And it's all the way down to New Orleans too, as I mentioned. Now, it's warm now, but that's going to change in a big way. We get a push of cold air coming in tomorrow, but then we get a push of very cold air coming in Wednesday into Thursday. We're looking at highs barely above 20 degrees by Thursday and Friday here in the Midwest. So it's going to be quite the change. And perhaps in Chicago, temperatures struggling even to get to 20. So it is going to be a huge change in just a couple of days. And that, of course, will come with some areas of snow, mainly lake effect snow, it looks like, heading toward the end of the week. Down in the southeast, it's back to 50s and 60s, even some 70s. You look at that in Savannah. 71 degrees with mostly cloudy skies today. 62 for you in Atlanta with some scattered showers. You got those showers over to Charlotte as well. Again, lots of rain east of the Mississippi, but really heavy rain, maybe from New Orleans over to about Hattiesburg, Mississippi. These areas could see potentially some flooding, and there are some flood watches that are posted for these areas as well. Highs in the 60s tomorrow in Charlotte, probably closer to 60 on Wednesday, and then that cold air is pointing out in the Midwest, that makes its way into the southeast, and we're looking at highs back down into the 40s for the end of the week into the upcoming weekend. It'll be partly sunny, a little breezy at times today in Fort Lauderdale, but a dry day, highs near 80 degrees, and we'll look at highs near 80 for the next couple of days. Eventually, the cold air probably makes its way down to Florida as well, so we're looking at highs in the 70s all the way down to Fort Lauderdale by Thursday and Friday. So that is your Monday morning weather update. I hope that everyone has a fantastic start to their week. And remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.